In this third and final video, we are going to touch on the third A of the 3A framework, which is authority. Hi, my name is Melvyn, and thank you for joining me for the videos that I'm doing to help solopreneurs design a business that sets them free. Alright, and this is the third and final video of the 3A framework that I'm doing. So a quick recap of the 3 A's. The first A is basically awareness. So how do you get people to be aware of you when you are building a group when you're building a business? Second A, it's attraction. How do you get people to be attracted to you? So what kind of content would you provide to the people, and how would those content be able to solve that problem? And how do you speak to them? What tone, what language would you use, because you know the profile of the people? And today we're going to touch on the third A, which is authority. And so in authority, this is where we're going to go deep dive into this aspect of personal branding. So when we touch on authority, essentially what we want to showcase here is that you have a level of competency, you have expertise, and you know your stuff, you know what you're talking about. So in order to build authority, there are a couple of ways. One, of course, is to establish yourself as an expert. That's something that many people can do. For example, you could get a specialized education, a specialized degree for whatever niche that you are focusing on. However, these days, it is not enough to just claim that you have the expertise or you have the knowledge, for example, just because you went to, just because you read a few more books. So these days, when we talk about authority, instead of claiming authority, we're talking about demonstrating authority. Now, one of the key factor here is that in order to demonstrate authority rather than claim authority, what you want to do is you want to be able to demonstrate it. And by demonstrating means you want to showcase your expertise, you want to showcase your work. So for example, in this case here, I am demonstrating my expertise in making videos. And as if you would watch the first few videos and compare it with the ones that you see now, you can see that the quality is a lot better. And also, in many ways, the way that it's being produced, it's a lot better. All right, so that's one way of demonstrating authority. The other way of demonstrating authority is, of course, to be able to write for other websites. So for example, if in your niche, you have certain website that your prospective customers or prospective audience look up to, then those might be the websites that you want to write for. Now, currently, I haven't made any plans. Currently, I have not had any guest posting in any of those websites. But what I do have is my research papers and the kind of articles that I've published in some journals, for example. So that's a way to demonstrate authority. Now, a very critical factor where we talk about authority and to demonstrate it rather than to claim it is to embrace what I call the abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mindset. Now, let me explain. Now, when we talk about demonstrating authority, a lot of time people are concerned that if I give away everything I know, then why would people want to buy anything from me? Because they already know whatever I know, and what else is there to sell? Well, you'll be surprised that the more that you provide, and when you kind of organize your information in a way that it's a bit more meticulous, people would be ready to pay for that kind of information, for example. All right, so the key thing here is to embrace that abundance mindset. The more you give, the more you get. Okay, and many a times what you get in return, it's many times, many folds more than what you give. So I give you an example of my own personal experience. When I was starting out, I was having trouble getting clients. And so one of the things I did was that instead of telling people that, hey, you know, instead of looking out for customers and prospecting and really cold calling, what I do is that I offer my services as a pro bono basis, on a pro bono basis. And so on that pro bono basis, what I did was that I did what I said I could do, and I demonstrated my expertise, and I also went the extra mile by doing certain things that I know that my competitors would not do, certainly not for free. So when I did that, I earned not just the trust of the people that I want to work with, but I also earned a reputation for being willing to share, very willing to share. So when I conduct my courses, for example, I'm always willing to share. I'm always willing to give away my best templates, for example. And because what I believe is that once you see that, once you experience what I have to offer, you would then be more willing to want to consider doing business with me. All right, and so that's the third A of the 3A framework. So the recap here is the 3A framework to help you build your business awareness. You want to raise awareness of your brand or your solution in front of your customers. The second A is attraction. How do you make sure that people are attracted to you? How do you provide the information and in a way that people will be attracted to you? And the third A is demonstrate authority, right? How you can through your work demonstrate your authority, and also at the same time to be able to appeal to the hearts and minds of your prospective customers. So once again, my name is Melvyn, and the question I have for you is, does the money stop the moment you stop working? If yes, then that is not a business, that is a job. All right? Join me, and together let's design a business that sets you free. Thank you. Bye-bye.